All right, so the Reggae Boyz defeated Haiti 3-2 in their CONCACAF Nation League group stage match. So we finished the group on top, which is very, very good. That's really, really good that we finished the group on top. Certainly the aspect of football that we're looking forward to. Now, there is other things that we discuss. There's a few comments under the video that I did last night that I really want to highlight. And let me show you that there is a total misunderstanding where football is concerned. And the thing is, people, everyone has their own opinion, everyone has their own views on how football should be played, or how football will be played, or how you think football is being played. But I'm consistent with my views. I'm very, very consistent with my views. And I do think it remains the same. Anyways, there's a friendly set, big friendly set. Let me read it. The Reggae Boyz will face Guatemala in a friendly international on Saturday, November 11th, 2023 at the Red Bull Arena in Harrison, New Jersey. The kickoff is slated for 7 p.m. Eastern time. So very, very interesting. People will be definitely keeping the tabs on that one. This encounter falls outside of the FIFA window, so it gives an opportunity to the domestic-based players to play on the international stage. Now, this now means that there's a lot of work for Al Crimson to be done. We're having a local squad in Jamaica would be very important. Importantly, the Premier League is starting next weekend, so we're good. We should be seeing some games being played and some players coming in who are fit, ready, and raring to go. So we shouldn't have an issue where that is concerned, having a domestic-based squad going to play and they're fit and ready to go. The performance, scoreline, outcome, we don't know that as yet. So that is pending. What to expect on that. So as I said, this is now a good opportunity for when Al Crimson return to Jamaica, for him to have his weekly camp, start back with his weekly camp. So this is actually a good idea. I think that this is something that was started, but they didn't really continue with it. It started off with a big bang and then kind of fade away just a bit. Anyways, so as I said, people here, the Jamaica defeated Haiti, so put that aside. So hopefully get to see some players, some of the better players. I really do hope that we'll get the opportunity to see some of the better players in the league, or some players who definitely deserve the opportunity to get a look in. Anyways, let's get back to Haiti and Jamaica. Now, last night I spoke about the performance. Now, let me tell you what happened, people. Most persons, the mere average football fan, they get very, very excited when they see the scoreline. For me, I'm very excited when I see the scoreline. But I'm the type of person where I look at optics. Optics in football is very, very important. And what are the optics, specifically to this setup? Now, I'm going to give you guys something, and I mentioned it last night. I'm going to show it to you guys again. Where the group is concerned, Jamaica conceded the third most goal in this group. Now, people are going to say, boy, the other teams have easier fixtures. I want you to listen to this, right? Haiti scored a total of 5 goals whilst conceding 6. And the goals, out of that 5 goals that Haiti scored, well, listen, out of that 5 goals that Haiti scored, do you know how much of those goals they scored against Jamaica? 4. They scored 4. 4 out of that 5 goals. So people think about that, please. Please think about that. They scored 4 out of those 5 goals. Let's go again. Grenada scored 2 goals whilst conceding 13. Out of that 2 goals that Grenada scored, 1 was against Jamaica and the other was against Suriname. Yeah. So I'm accurate on that. So 2 goals now. And these 2 teams are the 2 teams that are actually at the bottom of the table. They are at the lower spectrum of the table. I mean the far, far lower spectrum of the table. These 2 teams are the 2 teams that's going to get relegated, people. They're going to get relegated. And these are the 2 teams, out of all 5 goals that we have conceded, these are the two teams that really hit us the most. Now, I know everybody have their own opinion on how football should be played and this and that. For me personally, I love to share my opinion. And I'm going to say that I personally think that we are conceding too much goals. A lot of persons have said, boy, MG, let me just jump into my comments. I'm going to make you see some of the comments. Them. Listen to some of the comments. Them. All right, these are some of the comments that specifically when I speak about conceding. It's a fixed statement, and the objective is to score. And when you are down and not leading by a good scoreline, you can't play the ball around. So if you're down, if you're not lead by a good scoreline, you're not allowed to play the ball around technically. So this is coming from Smith actually. Let me see if I can get a better name for him. That's Smith. I would like to agree to take your time and put the pass together with your teammates and manage the game. Yeah, but that's the point. We can manage the game far, far better than what we are doing. Let's continue. Let me continue. Where is the video? Reeve Austin said, MG, most pitches in CONCACAF don't allow you to move the ball around. High-level ball game needs high-level field. And we have been on high-level fields, Reeve. We have been on high-level field and we haven't seen us moving the ball around. New phone said, win is a win. Doesn't matter how it come. So you see, the general knowledge of football is far in contrast to what most of us believe. I believe that we are performance-wise. I'm very, very concerned with their performances. Many persons said, "Hey, that's a part. That's not important. That's not relevant. The scoreline, or score goal. That is the most important thing." And the reason why I'm saying I'm very consistent, and I can show you videos from in the Gold Cup when I said I'm very concerned about our performance, and further back when I'm saying I'm very concerned about our performance. Now everyone is going to allude to competitive games, all the competitive games that we have been successful. So we have played two top teams in the competitive games. This is USA, Mexico. First one we draw with Mexico. Second one, Mexico thrash us in the semifinals. They thrash us in the semifinals. First one against USA, we draw 1-1. And who's to say, USA, we played good the first half of the game. Second half, USA totally dominated us, and that's where the goal came from. But if no one is concerned, that's fine. I'm just sharing my opinion that I am very much concerned about the amount of goals that we are conceding. To know that we build our team around a defensive structure. We build our team around a defensive structure. Let me give an insight on how. And just look at these people, and don't think this. I want you to look at these people. Listen to this. Against Mexico at home, against Haiti at home, when we draw 2-2, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defensive-minded players. So we actually had a solid defensive structure on the pitch. We still conceded 2 goals. People. Last night, I think we had a solid defensive structure as well. We still conceded 2 goals. And what has been consistent, you can say basically the defense line is a bit consistent, but we're still conceding. So that could be the structure of the team, that could be the quality of defenders. So at possible point, we need to improve on either the quality of the defenders or the structure of our defense. Because at the end of the day, people, when we're going up against better teams that is difficult to score on, and we are easy to score on, we are going to concede and find it difficult. First of all, we're not playing the ball around to break down teams. We don't have those incisive passes, or we're not pulling teams apart. We're not doing that. And when you see we score some goals against Grenada and these teams, just look at how much individualism was involved in those goals. The player individual quality was involved. So it's not me. It's not me just being bitter. I'm not being bitter, people. I'm not being bitter. But if I have a concern, I'm going to share it. I'm going to be open and share it. If you don't, I have no problem in that. But I have a concern, and I'm sharing that concern. Anyways, so Guatemala friendly coming up. Big up. Still get the win. Still advance. I think Tuesday will be fine. We'll know who will play on Tuesday after the League A games, and that's going to be important because we're likely to play against better opponents now. So this is where the performances will be important. As people said, a win is a win. just score a goal. We're going up against better opponents. No. This is a key aspect of where performance will be highlighted. Because if you can't perform against the big team, if you can't perform against the smaller teams, you might in problem when they face the bigger teams. So, remember people, big up on yourself, MG Sports. And you know, you're going in the comment section, people say, boy, we watch I get better players, we still have some players, all them something, the people keep on and say. And we have said that from Gold Cup, we said that Gold Cup, we said this, we said that rated, we keep on and say it. Well, we're not top set until now. But big up on yourself, people, smash that button, hit the subscribe button. Friendly coming up, interesting to see how that one goes. Now, see you guys again. God bless people. Enjoy the rest of the day. Holiday. Big up MG Sports TV people. We're out. Boom.